Welcome to Curriculum Night 2020 World History. I'm going to go ahead and start with a quick little story about how this is the second time I'm now recording this, because the first time I didn't turn off my notifications and a couple emails posted into the screen while I was sharing my screen. And so here I am. I'm reshooting, but that's okay. Let this be a microcosm for what teaching and being a student and being a parent in 2020 is about. Nothing goes the way we think it's going to go. So anyway, no excuses, no need to sulk about it. I am Coach Bates. We are a few weeks in the book already, but I'd like to give you guys a little information about the class, kind of touch base with you, open it up to where if you guys have some questions for me, you can hit me up an email or Zoom, and we can talk about that here in a little bit. But again, I am Coach Bates. This is world history. I wish we were doing this in person, but you know, this is where we're at, and this is kind of what we're getting used to. I'm going to now share my screen, and hopefully it's only going to be what I want to share at this time. And here we go. This is my Canvas homepage. You and your kiddos need to be used to getting to my Canvas homepage because everything they're going to need is on Canvas. This is my homepage here, and we actually had a few issues with this today. I don't know, it was glitching for some reason, but we've got it all worked out. So this is my family. This is my wife, Alyssa. We've been married 12 years. This picture is about 1.5 years old. I probably need to update it. This guy and this guy are a lot bigger now, and this guy's hair is a lot shorter now. That haircut pained the wife, but we've cut the hair a little bit. This is Camden. We call him Cam. This is Cooper. We call him Coop. And this is what's important to me, and this is kind of what I center around everything that I do and who I am. So I like to start the day off by giving the kids stories and showing them pictures and showing them videos, specifically about the kids, because as I said, these three pretty much dominate my life, and that's a good thing. Below this picture, you will see my email, and you will see these Zoom links. If you need to get into the Zoom, these are the links that you can use based on whatever block your child is in. Now, I will say that we had some issues with that today, and the links weren't working. So today and tomorrow, I'm giving all of the kids, I'm making them get out their notes app in their phone or write it down somewhere, the password and the meeting ID for the Zoom, just in case the links don't ever work and they can just join it that way. That'll be a good thing for them to have. Next, I want to show you this modules. This is where the kids can find anything they need for this class. So if you look up here in this top module, that's some information for you guys, a tutorial about Canvas, my syllabus, the glossary of the textbook. One of our teachers made copies in case they ever need to see the definitions of the words for vocabulary and they don't have access to a book. They can find those there. And then down here is each unit of study, and you'll see it's broken down by day. And so if your student was ever absent or needed some help or needed to go back, they can go back and they can look and see what we did on each one of those individual days. If you look over here at assignments, okay, this is where we have all the different assignments that the kids are going to do. So anything your child needs to turn in is going to be over here in Canvas assignments. Whether your kid is in person, DVA, everything they turn in will always be turned in on Canvas. I'm not taking anything in where they actually hand it to me. Now, that doesn't mean they can't write it. If a kid prefers to write it, they can. They're just going to need to scan and upload their documents to Canvas when they submit it. And the kids have had no problem with that so far. And they've done a good job. Now, the one thing I will say is grades. If you ever want to check your students' grades, I pull them off of Canvas, but the grades that are official that you want to see are the ones that you're going to see on Skyward. So I'm actually in the process right now of putting in the first batch of grades. They told us to hold off on a little while, so while they fixed the weights and the categories and things like that. But I'll be putting all those in the days to come. That's where you can check and see if you have missing things, things that still need to be turned in, things that you did well on, things you did poorly on, things like that. So that's basically the Canvas overview. The next thing I want to show you is this Remind page. So these are the codes to join the Remind for my class. I would love for you guys to join it as well. I have all the kids join it, but I'd love for you guys too, if you want to. It's totally optional and you don't have to. I promise I won't blow up your phone with lots of Remind texts. But if the kids are like me, and I think they are, a text message update, a text message gets their attention a lot better than an email or a Canvas message. I can use those tools to get a hold of them as well. But especially right now in the climate we're dealing with, things change on a day-to-day basis. So if I need to get a message out to the kids, I can send out a remind and everybody knows what's going on. If heaven forbid there was some sort of shutdown and all the kids were working online, I could get a message to them very quickly on Remind. So that's kind of the idea there. And again, you can jump on that if you'd like to, but you certainly don't have to. The last thing I want to talk to you a little bit about is just who I am and kind of where I got to where I'm at. So this is my 13th year teaching. I taught 2 years at a little school outside of Waco. And then I came up here to Southlake. So I was at Dawson for 2 years. Then I moved over to Carroll Middle to be the head coach and athletic coordinator for 2 years. And then I moved up to be to coach freshman football and freshman basketball and teach world history 6 years ago. I've been here for 6 years. Now I'm just coaching basketball and teaching world history. So this is what I love. This is what I love to do. And the main reason for that are your kids. And your kids are a reflection of you, and that is not missed by me. So I want to tell you thank you. Thank you for the kids that you've raised. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the help. Thank you for the patience, especially this year. You know what I tell the kids all the time, it's going to be difficult. There's going to be challenges. I know you've already experienced that. I know I've already experienced it, and the kids probably have as well. But this is the reality. And so, I like to tell them we can make excuses and we can complain about it, or we can adapt, we can get stronger, and we can get better, and we can move on. And hopefully this is a temporary situation with the dual thing, but even if it's not, we're learning, we're getting better every day. So I appreciate you. I appreciate any support that you offer. I appreciate your patience. And again, the most important thing is thank you for making your kids as awesome as they are, because they have done an outstanding job. And they're the reason I love to work here and why I don't want to leave anytime soon. So that is that. If you need to get a hold of me, shoot me an email. My email is on the front page of my Canvas. And if you'd like to talk, if you'd like to Zoom, email me and I will take care of you, and we'll do whatever we can to take care of your kids. I know how important they are. About 5 or 6 years ago, I always used to tell parents, hey, I know how important your kids are to you, but I didn't know. I didn't know until I had kids. And now that I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, if I so much think as somebody looks at one of my kids the wrong way, I'm ready to rumble. So I learned, and I know how it is. I know you love your kids. I love your kids too. And I want to do whatever is best for them in world history and in life. So if I can help you in any way, don't ever hesitate to reach out. Thank you for watching this video. I know it was long. I like to ramble. Your kids will tell you that probably as well, but that's what I do. I talk too much, but thank you for being here and have a great weekend. Thanks.